Match found.
I've got all the time in the world.
Not used to working with humans. Usually just me and my pack. I guess it's worse if you guys get shot, yeah?
Reload him. Reload him.
Go, go, go!
No peeking.
Enemy B.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. No charges.
There!
Go, go, go.
Find it! Enemy B!
Taken out.
Hostile removed.
Look at that.
Last
Spike
player
carrier's down.
standing. Spike down B.
No peeking.
Thirty seconds left.
That sober's gonna put his eye out with all that tech. His other eye, I mean.
Come on.
Gotta go! Gotta go!
Cliffs, it's back on me.
I got yous, okay?
Hello, Cliff. Hello.
Shit.
Huh? Oh, oh.
Spike down B.
Sleep tight.
Time to hunt!
No
Scout
peeking.
destroyed! Hawk out! Buried! Enemy spotted B! That's 3. Minus found 1.
Last player standing.
You might have died.
You know, I could just outlive them.
Nah, bullets are quicker.
I'm out of here.
你妈有点炸，兄弟，妹子，别 push 了吧。
Time to hunt.
Reloading.
A smoke.
Caught one.
There. Poke at! Blinded.
The spike.
There.
Found you.
Last player standing.
My ultimate! You will not kill my ally! Fire in the hole!
Last round in the half.
Don't save anything.
Gotta
Last
go.
chance to use our stuff.
不要往前追，不要往前追，等
Go, go,
等
go.
等我带好吗？你有
No whinging. We've come back for worse. I'm out of here. Drop in a smoke. Hunt. Not re- No charges.
有人推，
Reloading. No charges. No charges.
Real kill.
Spike down B.
No
我的靠，
charges.
在我们家，在我们家，在我们家。
Last player standing.
冷静，冷静，冷静。不知道，大姐先不要开麦，残局，
30 seconds
残
left.
局让他冷静一下，他要听声音。
Get lost.
是，所以别开了。
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Go, go, go.
Clutch. Switching match point.
Don't be spending too many brain cells figuring them out. Overthinking is just as bad as underthinking. I'm out of here.
Clove，去中，不然你不好下，你下不到。
Drop in a smoke. Not ready yet.
They found my wire. Someone is.
Not ready yet.
Go away. Hawk out. Here. Multiple enemies B.
No peeking.
Got one.
Not ready yet.
Spike planted.
Clove 你旁边 ，Clove 你旁边。
Enemy two.
好，没事，
Last
你用那边。
player standing. One enemy remaining.
好香，声音是不知道。在 B 点，直接去 B，B。 B 点 B 点 B 点，慢慢来慢慢来。
Drop in a smoke.
Clutch. Attackers win.
Let's try, let's try.
Match found.
They have no idea how heartless I am.
Reloading.
And they're off.
Where are you? Not ready yet.
Mark 3. Reloading.
There.
Reloading.
Blocking sight. Hurry up.
We'll kill them.
Bring them down.
Battle out. Nice and slow now. Up there, abi. Got three. Reloading. Mark one.
Bring them
New
down.
stage in 10.
You're done. Neon, stop.
Stage 2.
Neon stopped. Snuffed out. That makes 3. 4
Block
down.
in sight.
Still inside. Reloading.
Reloading.
I'll find you.
Block in sight. Don't mix it too much.
Reloading. Reloading. Got him. Four.
Stage change.
There's that. Too bad.
It's a rampage. Stage 3.
So much for recon. That makes 3. 4 down.
Get out of here.
Big game reliever. Got one.
Marked one.
Got 3.
Ultimate orb
My
spawning.
ultimate is ready.
My ultimate.
Dominating.
Here comes the party. I blew you up. Line 'em up. I'm going in. Nailed. Got 3.
New stage in 10.
Yeah. Ciao.
Final stage.
Rocked. Listen up. Got him. Enemy down. Goodbye. My ultimate. Nightmare takes them. Got 3.
Got three. Cutting their vision.
Ultimate orb spawning.
Sleep.
Right.
Fifteen
The hunt begins.
Down.
Match found. They have no idea how heartless I am.
I saw someone trying to tinker with the teleporters. You can't out-engineer me, agents. You'll leave when I let you. And they're off. Show me a target. Charge your ults.
Who else?
Bam.
Still in sight.
10 seconds until stage change. Stage 2.
Reloading. Reloading.
Chambers on rampage. Charge your ults.
Stopping fire. Reloading. My ult is ready. Reloading.
Can't use that.
I win again.
Hush.
New stage in 10. Dominating.
Reloading.
Blind with fear.
They are so dead.
Stage 3. Target down.
Stand aside. Destabilizer.
Ultimate orb spawning. It's a rampage.
My ult's not ready. There.
走好。 Reloading.
10 seconds until stage change. Final stage.
And 4.
Blocking sight. Reloading.
Making cover.
Be faster. Not your best.
The hunt begins.
So long. Next.
Your fault.
Cutting their vision.
Ultimate orb spawning.
Get back.
Blocking sight.
Enemy killed.
Stopping fire. You want to play? Let's play.
Cutting their vision.
Goodbye. Enemy down. Breaking them. Where are you?
It's you and me. Who's next?
Kills to go. Ultimate orb spawning.
My ult is ready.
Try again.
done. It is a dead even half. And honestly, Mitch, I think it's about right. I think it's about right. 6-6 seems fair.
Certainly not the half I expected to see, Tom.
No, no.
And then 5 rounds in, it's not the half I expected to see either, because XLG were dominating.
Maybe not even the half I wanted to see. There was some stuff happening
come
there.
On. Come on, I'm here for the 4K Red Bull clutches all day long. This has been a competitive one, and like we said, XLG underdogs, but there's no reason to count them out. Paper Rex, even in rounds where they're underdogs, they show us just how hard you can swing when you're fighting up, and I think after this half, it's anyone's guess what is going to be going on when we go to half number 2. But I'll tell you what, before we get there, we've got a halftime break, and during it,
私はドライツェーン、あなたとの対話と協力を望む。
写し取ろう。
In this video, I'm going to show you how you can install Twitch to your computer. So if you want to be able to use Twitch as a desktop app on your computer or laptop, then there's actually one simple method we can use to do this. Now, the first thing you need to do is just open up the Google Chrome browser on your computer, and then we're just going to head over to the website twitch.tv. Now, once you're on the Twitch website, click on the 3 vertical dots in the top right-hand side, then scroll all the way down to Cast, Save, and Share, and then in this list of options, select Install Page as App. Now go and give your app a name. I'm just going to leave this as Twitch and press.
And 7, 14 and 7. Both have had their rounds, but yeah, that Viva clutch, the 1v4 to start the tournament, I don't know, that's going to be difficult to top. I'm sure somebody will at some point, but honestly, madness in this first half. And the good thing is, obviously data incredibly low because we haven't seen much of it from the side of XLG other than their victory versus DRG, but they were way better on defense. So it's possible that they come in and this is now their favorite half.
Well, that's exactly what Ender was saying on the desk, right? Like, he wanted to see how XLG would perform on the defense because, yes, this is a squad that evidently has the individuals to match up. But the reality is, for Paper X on the attack, that is where they can really pull out all the stops, where they can play like madmen. And we'll look at this pistol round to finally give an advantage in this half to one team or the other. For Paper X, it was 4 players towards B-Long on their defensive side. They had a firing squad ready and waiting, but still, XLG took the cake. Will it be the same in half number 2?
There are 3 players ready and waiting on the A site, but the TP is still available. You never know if they'll double back in. They're using the Viper screen to take themselves a lot of additional space. Jing has already made it round the backline. Nade over the top is going to make this very awkward for Viva in position. In fact, not awkward, he's gone down. The remaining 2 players still in position, but Jing is just running right. Eventually he should fall, but there's a trade to be had.
Yeah, finally it comes through. Something sneaking about. He's gone into the spawn, and Happy Way was none the wiser. No man, the last one standing. No man to help him but himself. And a big swing to come through from Devi. He's the first to fall. Now down to a 1v2. Bite-sized, manageable, but his back turned to something, and that will be a death sentence he won't escape. PaperX 7-6. Pistols 1-1.
Yeah, they've now taken themselves the lead in the game, and we're looking to see if there is any sort of response. The amount of space they were able to get just off the back of the Viper screens, maybe not something you'd expect in most rounds. Maybe a little bit of extra utility available in that part of the map, but it did make it quite difficult once that wraparound had already come in through the lamps to have any sort of map control or site control for XLG. A Happy Way, he had a Bucky on attack. Now he's got a Bucky on defense, but I'm a little bit happier to see where he's playing with it in this round.
Yeah, perhaps a bit more normal. As we said, whether you're in lamps or hookah, those shotguns can do a lot of damage, and I think there's good reason that PaperX are avoiding those closer range engagements straight up through B long. Again, this has been, I feel like, the hot spot on the map for this team, but it's not looking too good to start. Luckily, Jing's there to pick up the pieces. Patman down. They lose that fade utility. They lose the ability to see what's behind that wall. Do they decide to still go bursting through, as XLG have made the rotate?
Witnessed early the power of that double flash, the Sky Gecko. A guaranteed blind. Okay. Oh, okay, he gets through. The Bucky does at least a little bit of damage, but there were definitely some weaker weapons in hand. So, although I think the Marshal has been kept over a Spectre, it really doesn't make much of a difference, and they will at least keep themselves the rifles.
Marshal over a Spectre, I'll take that deal any day coming into the next round.
It depends what your plan is.
No, I'll take it any day. We've already seen the no-scopes work. But we'll see as we move on to the next. This is where XLG, you know, all those good deeds will be forgotten if they end up going out with 7, 8, 9 rounds. We want to see them battling tooth and nail. We want to see them taking the fight to PaperX here, but it's not easy. This bonus round, if you want to even call it that, it's only one Bulldog that's at a disadvantage for the attacking side. Sprays through again, B-long, 4 players there. It seems like this is just PaperX's first 15-second plan in so many of the rounds, and it does almost get them first blood. No man's on half, the nade is, oh, that's doing a lot of damage. Desperately low, he's in the open, somehow gets one before he falls.
I'm surprised he didn't just take the TP, but yeah, clearly don't want to give up that control. It's something they're willing to sacrifice his life to battle for, especially when his teammate had full control over showers already. So it wasn't even a risk, really, going through that TP with the Viper screen available as well. Forsaken, even on low HP, still brawling though. 45 when he took that fight, but now leaves a couple of opponents tagged up as well.
Yeah, if Viva walks out of this round with a 4K, I think we pause for an investigation. Down to 6 HP, 25 up on the shields, at least the regen, keeping him relatively healthy, and he's on his way. Smoke's already down. Mosh pit to buy a little bit of time, but the plant hadn't even been tapped yet. 35 seconds, still plenty to play with for PaperX, and they've sent Forsaken through to the B site. He's finding himself a pick. They can go for the TP now. They can wrap back around, but they've already gone in towards the site.
Can Patman escape? They've had to use a smoke across, and no, Roga spams. That was the problem. He didn't make it into the TP in time. Forsaken had hit his timing, but the rest of the team were fairly well committed. Maybe a little bit of a mix-up in what was the plan. And while for Forsaken, his only choice now is to run, grab the spike, and try and plant on the A site. I don't think he has time for that anymore. Too wary of where his opponents are going to be. XLG, just based on, I feel like the havoc that PaperX caused themselves, have been able to win the round.
Yeah, indeed. You know, you look at this situation as if you just stick that play towards the A side. Already so much of the utility burned up from XLG. They don't have the mosh pit to deny. Then maybe they could have found success. Great pick from No Man, considering he was so desperately low. But yeah, you start seeing players fall back, fall forward. It becomes complete chaos.
Oh, and then it's like one of the last bullets.
I think it was literally the last bullet from Raga, ends up dropping the spike, which could have made it to the TP a little bit earlier. Not singing from the same hymn sheet here in PaperX. Well, they have fallen apart because of it. Still, that was the quote-unquote bonus round. Now they come in with a Guardian instead of the Bulldog in the previous, but a big weapon that is in play is the Showstopper, and it's right onto Viva.
This is a cheeky little off angle though from Raga. He's burning in the smoke, and well, doesn't get rewarded for it. Does at least deny the plant for now, but but the amount of space is already there. It seems like it's going to be a lot more commitment in this round from PaperX, not risking the rotate back. They've done well to clear out Jing, though, and we'll even things up once again.
It's going to be a very late play coming in from something. The wraparound taking quite a while. The steps are going to be heard. He's heard Coconut, but Coconut didn't hear him and pops the ult. It's disastrous. Something's going to be right on them with no man in the dog as well. It's a double kill. Something. It looked like he was late to the party, but he ends up winning the round for PaperX. That is a great flank from the Yoru, and a 9th round for PaperX as a result.
I think with just how direct that initial take was, I don't think there was any expectation that somebody would be lurking on the other side of the map. Like, if they were a little bit quicker, that could have all gone wrong, but instead, and rightly so, they go back and they go, okay, yeah, let's try and take this one slow. Let's use the Thrash to clear out all of these risky positions, and because of it, they get caught, they get bitten.
Happyway is having a terrible time.
Really bad. 9-7. Unfortunately for XLG, that was all of their money invested. Forsaken is going to spot this out, but this is just a shooting range. Up against no weaponry, and while Happyway he's going to try and take this fight with a bucky. There's absolutely no hope. A flawless round for PaperX, and any economy problems are immediately dissipated.
Here it is, the new skin, the new finisher. 3 more needed for PaperX if you're having trouble figuring out what's between 10 and 13. And this is what we're worried about, right? It's about once that ball gets rolling, the snowball effect on PaperX, the individual confidence sky high, something playing one of the latest lurks in the previous round, and it working out. It's a terrifying sign for XLG. They need to bounce back. It's going to be a good time to put in their pause. I see the timer frozen, and indeed it is going to be a pause from XLG. I don't think that takes many brain cells to work out, though. They have started to slip and slide, and it's PaperX who seems set to take this map. Perhaps not the series, but you have to remember, they chose Sunset up next. Whatever we think about that, they must have ideas.
Oh, for sure. I think that it's a map that, okay, maybe they had a slip up versus Zeta, but that does feel like a bit of a weird week for PaperX in general. Other than that, confident win over T1, and over the last few months have had big victories versus a lot of top teams. So I don't think they're going to be too worried going into that matchup. And on the other side of things, well, XOG got decimated by DRG on that map. So I think that this is, even though this is a very, very good map for PaperX and maybe overall a solid sign for XOG, you also have to then consider the rest of the group. Like an informed looking GX Sentinels. Like I don't think most people would have PaperX Sentinels making it out based on previous tournaments. And for XLG, although a loss to PaperX is nothing to be ashamed of, it's very similar to what we saw at the prior event where, oh, you lost to G2 and Sen. You didn't do bad, though. It's like, well, it doesn't matter.
Well, exactly. As we said, the pain of nearly. For XLG, that's what's going to haunt them. They come in today, you tell them you're going to lose 2-0, 2-1 to PaperX. Okay, fine. As long as we put up a fight, but then you tell them you could have won, you were close.
Yeah.
You had the
At least in the first half.
Hey, in the first half, absolutely. This could have been a 7 or 8 round half from them, but this is the moment where they can't leave anything on the table. Where are those signs of life? Rifles in hand, a lot of all the info.
Match found. They have no idea how heartless I am.
agents. I thought it was time we had a little chat. With guns, and bullets, and screaming. Let the bullets fly.
Turret out.
That's a kill.
Blinding! Reloading!
I have them.
Charge your ults.
Got three.
Reloading!
Placing alarm bot.
Reloading! One less.
New stage in 10.
Hit the foot. Reloading!
Corazón.
Stage 2.
That's done.
That's a rampage for Killjoy.
Perfect!
Feeling sight.
Turret out.
That's three.
Enemy down.
There they are. Too slow.
Reloading.
10 seconds until stage.
One down.
Feeling sight.
Stage 3.
Hey, door.
Got three.
Reloading.
Hi! This!
Joke's over! You're dead! I win again.
Ultimate Orb spawn.
You lose.
Placing alarm bot. Variable removed.
New stage in 10.
Blasting! Reloading.
Final stage.
Reyna.
Turret down.
Disappoint me.
Hey,
Cutting vision. Feeling sight.
Finished.
Not ready yet.
Placing sentry. Hi! This! terminated.
Ultimate orb spawning.
Reloading. Reloading.
The hunt begins. Chambers on a rampage. Free out.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Got one.
Cutting their vision.
Reloading.
Ultimate orb spawning.
Good. Not ready yet. Not ready yet. Staying back.
15 kills remaining.
My ult's ready.
Ten kills to go.
Reloading.
5 kills remaining.
Dead.
That's done.
Amateur. Trevor.
My ult is ready.
There's the shorty. Goes crazy.
They've all battled through the pressure and expectation.
Heretics have come back all the way.
Finally we won. Finally.
3项任务就可以获得额外的奖励。
Hey guys, Mika here with Alex of PRX. Congratulations on the first map win of Champions Paris. That was a bit closer than many expected though, so what do you think it was? Was it PRX with a bit of a slow start, or was it XLG doing something that surprised all of you?
I mean, first of all, I think XLG is a very good team. You know, they champions of Stage 1 China. They have the MVP in their team. Aside from that, I think both teams are a little bit nervous. So you could see like the games were. I mean, everyone was trying to take their time and relaxing a little bit, trying not to make mistakes. So I believe that now that everyone's warmed up, I think the second game will be a banger.
Oh, that's a teaser. Well, good luck to you guys.
Paper X, they take map 1 here, but they did have to work for it, Ender and Doug. It wasn't easy by any means. So if we take a look at the HyperX reflex moment here from Viva, this was ridiculous.
This was absolutely insane. So No Man gets cleared down short. And then look at these shots from Viva. So quick on the adjustments. It's like one shot miss, instant reset headshot. Miss, instant reset headshot. Just sick.
Yintu, I think you said it exceptionally well. They pushed Paper X. I think they had a really good idea on their attacking side. We talked a bit about the Waylay versus the Raze and how, traditionally speaking, the Raze fits a little bit more, but maybe they'd be missing a little bit of that, you know, Joker in their hand, a little like trick to try to make their attack side a little bit more, a little bit stronger. But I love the way they layered their utility. I think there were often times that Paper X looked a little overwhelmed on sites. They did a really good job of chaining those together, and it was enough in the first half, but then everything kind of fell apart.
Yeah, it was. If we take a look at the post-one, we can tell they've given us a reason to believe why they picked Vine.
Well, I think the first thing is, I think XLG really locked in the post plants, and we're very aware of the flanks. You heard Alex talking about it. I think PRX were going way too often for walk-ups and going for flanks, and the crowd here is going wild for the flanks, it sounds like. But honestly, I think XLG held their ground really nicely, and specifically Viva and No Man's Sky. You know, great game, great player. Absolutely popping off in these late rounds.
And again, I think it was, they understood their game plan was utility dump onto the site, get out there. And once you get there, once you get into a post plant, they've got Paper X figured out a little bit, but they also knew what their protocol was.
I even love the creativity of like Viva realizing 3 people are on the flank. He drops the Brimble, right? Just to delay, and he ends up going down, but you still see those moments where I think XLG did a very good job of adjusting to the chaotic style that PRX were bringing.
Match
They
found.
did, definitely, indeed. This is the thing, though. If it weren't for, you know, the Something Jing duo doing so well, being able to bring this game back, it could have been, you know, even an overtime, I think, the way that XLG were playing.
I think there's a world where, like, without Something just dominating, like, 3 rounds in the first half and solo winning them, like, XLG could have been up 8 or 9 at the half. But it's brought down to 6 and 6 because the great work out of Something, and him and Jing just crushed.
Yeah, in the second half. Ender, I think you're absolutely right. If it was not for Something stabilizing in that first half, it probably gets away from them in the first half. And then, you know, Alex was talking about it in an interview. They needed to calm down a little bit. They were kind of overswinging. They were a little bit too up. But if not for Something's heroics, we're talking about an entirely different half and potentially an entirely different score here.
He was giving it as well, which is crazy, you know.
Yeah, out of his seat a little bit.
Yeah, I love to see it. I would also love to hear what Havoya had to say, of course, standing by with Mika Faz ahead of map 2.
I'm here right now with Havoya of XLG. Now, that was a very tough first map. I wanted to ask about the bind pick because this is one of Paper X's strongest maps. It's also a strong map for XLG, but I was just curious on your thoughts on picking that map, and was it because you felt like the ban on Lotus was more important for Paper X?
Reloading.
I think first of all, Paper X feel themselves better on Lotus. But also we feel fine on bind. It was just like tough series for us, and I mean the map. And we dropped some equals. Also, we didn't manage to win second pistol. I think if we could step up a little bit earlier, I think it would be our map. So it is what it is.
Alright, well hopefully they step a bit more on Sunset.
Toxin screen down.
What are their chances on Sunset? If on bind, you guys want to go away, they chose it. Does it get better on Sunset for XLG?
No, honestly, I mean, we were a little bit surprised with the bind coming through, but it was sort of a secret weapon in the playoffs for the team. So I think bind was almost a must-win in the series with it being PRX's choice, which is almost unfair. Given that you're playing against an undefeated Paper X on bind, but I'm with you. It did feel like a must-win, and as we turn our attention over to Sunset, again, there's going to be a stage. We're going to see that first time on for sure. The buff plays and kind of how that changes playstyle. Yeah, and honestly, I think it's less of a major change to playstyle because you want more ability to like react, put down a wall from a further range as you're rotating in or something like this to put it down. But I think for Excel, focusing on in a lot of the prep work, coming in knowing there's a high chance that Sunset is going to be in the map here. When they're working against PRX puts up so much of a fight into the mains, A main, B main, and I think that XLG forward positions. I think having a Neon and a Yoru in your comp to take down those angles is a good spot.
Oh, it's Noma's not playing Deadlock anymore. It's going to be Noma, Neon, and Raga Yoru. I really like this. I like it a lot.
I'm completely on board with this. I think you have so many different fighting tools, again, to punish Paper X overextending, and again, you can call it overextending, but they are reloading. I think also with the way that Noman was dominating back on line, you could not ask for a better job stepping into that second British role for the team here on Sunset. He plays really everything.
I do think, so when I saw the change from Waylay to Raze, I thought, okay, they're going to want to fight it out with Paper X, and I think we saw a lot of that in the first half. I think that same line of they're going to want to duke it out with Paper X, and that's in the first half, kind of
Sunset, it is their map pick, but there is a switch up. Throwing another spanner in the works for them. I don't know how you guys feel, but I would love to hear what you and Thomas think about that little Asian.
Well, Tom, how's that?
I feel like being a little bit more boisterous could be nice. I think No Man definitely had a few moments individually. I do fear that trying to almost beat Paper X firepower and pressure. First map, and he's someone who that's why this thing I like to highlight as well. He's now a particularly smart, especially on the defense and on the lurk. If he's having a poor performance, Paper X win.
Yeah, reloading.
as you said as well, Neon will be trying to contact Nomad. Sky was they didn't get the memo. They think they're still on the attack side. They push through mid. You count the player towards the door of Patman, who will be. It's all about the flank game. There is, luckily, a trap waiting for them there. So it won't be a complete surprise that there's someone there. It just might be a bit of a surprise quite how many players have the
only player elsewhere down to 1 HP already, so you have to be a bit more careful. You can see they have switched up where they are spying from, pushing all the way around. It hasn't mattered though, the swarm that is PaperX giving them an advantage, and Device is going to stop the music. He's just going to stick behind the wall. They need to run back around over the top. They need to go. It seems like they're not going to be able to do anything. It is the view in front of them. He did well. I think Device for a second, she was like, okay, someone's going to jump on this wall, and then they didn't.
Yeah, well, I mean, they were too busy dealing with players towards main. It's a nasty little strategy, and one that has worked wonders. There's a gap on the, well, on the left side here, as we see from Forsaken. Could be exploited on the wraparound as well, so no surprise that he was a little bit worried. In the end, Morgan survives on 1 HP, but it doesn't make a difference. It is 1-0 start for PaperX. We want to see XLG on the board, because we saw it in the last one. PaperX slow to start. They call it, and Poison orb removed. My ultimate is ready. Gotta pick it up. They only had to dock into the station. With the conductor Alex one time, and it was plain sailing.
I love watching something because, like, you'll see him play an agent that you think is like, okay, supportive util, line up, and then he's playing a sniper rifle. It doesn't necessarily. I also love the fact that we see these changes to stage the places it 2 millimeters away from. This round, expectations incredibly low. Any weaponry drop would be nice. Hey, Varga has dropped off the rifles, and that good.
Will be retrievable, but at a heavy cost indeed. Round goes Jing, he's down to 15. Doesn't the swing as something covers that. 2-0 start for PaperX. 4 players alive. Big weapon still carried through, and this round is straight where we get the limit test. He's able to deliver. As we said, he's someone that comes in, as he said as well, he's someone who comes in here with something to bring, and he's certainly playing like it.
You want to play? Let's play.
Wasn't really anything to write home about. Like, obviously, we've seen them have a fair few roster changes throughout the year, trying to fill in for you. I don't mean you.
Replace me, Thomas. It's like baby day. It's alright, I'm ready to play. Me against him.
Your Phoenix might be. It's definitely you've got yourself a 15 is still in play. Like, this is around the XOG, nigh on half of the otherwise, the amount of economy upgrades that there will be. Mental Drift only one way could be powerful in that wide net, currently being well, Forsaken mentioned that he had a weaker gun, didn't check him taking a fairly aggressive angle.
Gotta go towards this side. Jing to deal with the stun. Great stun, but he gets out of there thanks to the blast packs. Well placement. 35 now. XLG gotta pick up the pace. Wrapping around, but PaperX is going back. Players here now with one deeper towards the spawn. This is essentially a 4-man hold. 25 seconds, and they call for rotation. They dragged all these players over. They'll make their way across maybe that smoke with ease. This should be a plan, but I'm always wary of PaperX's ability to be disruptive. Something, he's in there. Only one.
Yeah, and they've managed to make it to the side. The spike was being guarded all the way through. A good redirection, especially with the Sage Wall being used in towards the spawn. There was the box up top that you would have had Devi watching from afar. And now even with no man in the spawn, just waiting to try and catch them as they fall out. The fact is, though, PaperX, all of these guns are going to be upgraded in the next round anyway, so they might as well try and do some damage.
That's exactly what they're looking for. You see all this deep clears of middle. The idea is certainly in their head that someone could be lurking around. Rifle picked up for Devi as well. Good chance to make these exits very costly. He will close in towards this spawn. I don't think Jing has any chance of... Oh, actually, he might have a chance of having an impact. He goes back to mid. But Devi is shut down. Okay, 2-1. 4 players alive for XLG. That's a picture-perfect round 3.
Yeah, and that's exactly as clean as it needed to be. It definitely got a little bit dangerous, and as we mentioned, like, you're always going to see these sort of timing fights looking to be utilized by the side of PaperX. It gets them a lot of early information. So I like the fact that with 20 seconds left, they were willing to sort of gamble on that rotation, not fearful that they'll be caught somewhere else. Even still, though, it's going to be an immediate purchase back up from the side of PaperX, and I'm kind of looking at Braga here. He's going to immediately utilize that dimensional drift. Bear in mind, the only weapon he has is the shorty.
Perfect for this ultimate. One flash left. Oh, he's come out without one. Moving around through the smokes, but the wraparound from Patman. Quick on his feet. He'll take Raga down. Now it's Rifles, though, that they will be up against. The trick play hasn't worked. Devi's dead. Dead to right. It's even a headshot from Noman to lock it in. But still, a 2 versus 4. Can't even get the 3 out before Patman's dealing with another. PaperX holding strong so far. And Happy Way failing to take down Jing. Now that's the information. The element of surprise gone for his position. And the wraparound super late from Forsaken. He's going to cause issues, but Viva seemed aware of it. The timing, though, he corrects in time, but he can't quite land the shot.
Yeah, there's been a lot of moments, especially with how low some of these players are, where there's a...
I got this.